Okay, and we are at about 4. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to see what... Good morning, YouTubers. It is a beautiful yet cold day out here in Wisconsin, but we finally have some snow. And I am getting my bike ready to load up into the car so I can go for a ride. But a lot of people have a lot of questions about the right pressure to put in your tires and this whole idea of grooming and fat bikes. Like, why can't we just ride normal skinny tire bikes on groomed trails? And so that's what this video is going to be about today. I overinflated my tires today. I have my rear one at about 11 and my front one at 10.5. The pressure is a big deal, and I'm going to show you why. I'm here at my house before I go, and my snow on the ground is still, well, it's without marks, right? So I figured this would be a great place to show you. So I'm going to roll my bike through the snow, and I'm going to show you the ruts that are created with the wrong pressure. Okay, so obviously my yard is not groomed, but I just want to show you this massive rut that I've created in the snow with my tires being so inflated. This is what groomers are trying to avoid. This is why we underinflate or keep our tire pressure low when we go out riding in the snow. I want to create like a pancake in my tire so that the tire flattens out completely, and not a flat tire, but it flattens at the bottom to prevent ruts so that we ride over the top of the groomed trail. 1007. So I'm going to feel it. Oh, it still feels really hard. Pardon my sniffles. So let's see. I think it's probably about 6 still. Well, nope, it's at 7. So I still want to go lower. And what I'm looking for when I squish my tire is that it compresses nice and flat. So let's get 1,000, 2, 1,000. Okay, and we are at about 4. Really, what I can tell here, if I lift the bike up and I compress, it's nice and bouncy. Before I load up, many of you have probably noticed that I have studs on. Do I need studs to ride on groomed trails? Absolutely not. Is it going to ruin the trails? No, it's not going to ruin the trails as long as I keep the pressure correct. I don't have a lot of time this morning, so I don't feel like changing out my wheel set. The studs would be more for if the trails were super icy or if I was going out on a lake. So it's about 9 degrees out today, and a little chilly, but let's go take a look at the groomed trails and see what we can see. Okay. All right, so here you can see groomed trails, and they've done a really nice job. You can see the fat tire marks on it, and whoever rode here did a real nice job with their pressure. So I'm going to reduce my pressure a little bit more on my front tire and make sure that I'm not causing any grooves. Okay, so this is a lot of work, but it's great fun. It's a really nice way to extend your season of riding. Snow biking has changed my life simply because I'm not a huge fan of snow. And so this allows me to get out and ride, right? Get outside and do stuff. My fingers are cold. The rest of me is pretty good. Okay, I want to show you something here. I want you to just take a look. The trail or the tire marks that are in the center, you can see that they're grooving the trail, right? The center is overinflated. The tire marks that are on the right are my tire marks, where I've got good pressure in my tire. And you can see that I'm hovering on the top of the trail versus digging in a rut. That is the ideal pressure and the ideal goal for fat biking, right? Trying not to leave that rut. We don't want that. Trail groomers don't want those ruts. Now, sometimes some trail grooves are inevitable, right? The groomer may not be able to pack down the snow as much as the groomers would like. So sometimes it happens, but I'm seeing this rut along the trail pretty significantly. So that person was definitely overinflated. Okay, gotta warm up my fingers and keep going. Okay, so some may ask, is it okay to blaze new trails? This is part of the normal trail, but sometimes the groomers can't get through narrow passages or rock gardens, and you know the trail is there, and so you challenge yourself. You can see up there, the groomers groomed that part of the trail. It's the beeline, and that was much easier for them to get through. So this here, it's challenging hill climb. And this, on this side, I think you can see it, this is the way to climb trail or hike a bike on trail that you can't successfully ride. Get off of the trail. Don't be that guy. That guy, or he couldn't get up the trail and decided to walk right in the middle of it. Those footprints can freeze once the moisture settles, can freeze and cause deep ice post holes, ruts, and just a challenge for other riders and for the groomers. So be the guy, and like me, who walks on the side. Now you can take your bike up on the trail, but you walk to the side and just deal with the snow in your boots. For those of you who are not familiar with Silver Lake Park, we have this tree here in the park. It collects things that are lost on the trail. People bring things from home, from their car, whatever, you know, it's just a funny thing. And you always ring the bells whenever you go by. Fun stuff. One of the things that I love most about riding in the winter is evidence of wildlife. It's not something you can see real well in the summer at all, but in the winter, even the deer love using the groomed trails, and the squirrels, and the rabbits, and the coyote. A gruesome tale happened here. Urine and blood. A little bit of hair. I'd say something died here. So blood, fur, and it kind of looks like there was a little bit of a battle. Urine. Something to do with the blood that I saw over there, I'm sure. Can you guess what that is? This is generally an inevitable part of fat biking. Bike angels. Well, okay, so I am done with my ride. It was a little bit more than an hour. It was a good ride. I didn't do that many miles. I'm okay with that. This is hard work. And I stopped and I videoed and had a little bit of fun. And my goal is never really speed. It's more enjoying the outdoors, enjoying the ride, and just feeling exhilarated. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed everything that I talked about. I hope you enjoyed anything that you learned. Whoops. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or put a comment below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that I can. Man, a little sweaty, a little red, which, by the way, if you fat bike and you dress correctly, you will sweat. My fingers are fine now. My toes are a little bit cold because I was out there for so long, but sweating is part of this exercise still, in spite of the fact that it is what did I say? It was like 9 degrees or something. I feel pretty comfortable right now. Anyway, leave a comment below, pardon my sniffling, and I will see you the next time. Bye.